Hello, everyone. Who's here? We have 8 people watching. Nice. I see Sumi in the chat. Hi, Sumi. I see Tensi. Hi, Tensi. And I see Alta. Hello. Okay, so I started the stream a bit late because I just woke up from my nap like 15 minutes ago. Why is it? Oh my god. Sorry for the lag. I mean for the glitch. Damn it. Okay. Anyway. Wait. So should I wait for more people or should we just go and do it? What do you guys think? Sorry, I really like that song. Yeah. Okay, so just as a reminder, I guess it's already 10:15, so 9:15, so let's just start. Today's topic will be... Oh, Sumi says wait a bit. Hi, Moonbreaker. I already have 11 people waiting to watch, so... Hi, Iwan! Okay, so I guess I'll just start, or does anybody want to do a roll call first? Okay, anyway, so let's just talk. Today's topic will be about bi erasure. Does anybody know what that means? Roleplay, not roleplay. I said roll call. Hi Wizzy. Wizzy says start with Q&A, a review about your plan for today's stream. Okay, well, today the topic is about bi erasure, as I've stated in 2 of my previous streams and also last week. Do you guys know what bi erasure is? Sumi says I'm drunken assignments. Your assignments never end, my dude. Okay, so bi erasure comes from the word bisexuality and erasure, and it is literally the act of erasing bisexuality. Hi Hideki, welcome to the stream. Okay, so anyone, I understand that some of you are like understands English really well, but just has trouble. How do you call it? Doing the grammar and writing it down, which is completely okay. Just write commas in Indonesian, and if I understand that, I will definitely read your comments. I'll translate it on the spot. So don't worry, don't think that just because you quote unquote can't speak English, you can't communicate and participate in the stream. You definitely can. It's fine. So let's get going. So back to the main topic at hand. Bi erasure, by definition, is okay, how do I say this? The act of ignoring or explaining away or dismissing bisexuality in society, culture, media, or history. Okay, so that sounds a bit confusing, right? So basically, it's the LGBT community. Some of them sees bisexuality as the phase before someone settles on being gay or not. Does that make sense? Okay, example. Have you guys ever heard someone say, yeah, that person used to be gay, but they're cured now. They're cured because now they're in a long-term relationship with the opposite sex, or they're married to the opposite sex. And most people say, yeah, they used to be gay, but they're cured now. Yeah, that's honestly kind of toxic. But yeah, so the society often sees bisexuals as cured gays, they see oh, hi Ryan. Sumi says nope. Alta says basically bi is too gay for straight, but it's too straight for the gays. Exactly. The prejudice of being bisexual is just so inherent that bisexual people will actually hesitate in identifying themselves as bisexual, you know, because like people think that being bisexual means that you're greedy about your sexuality, like, oh, you want both men and women because you can't make up your mind, or oh, you just want the fun of it, that's why you take both men and women, you know, stuff like that. Like, because of this, we actually have bisexuals who sometimes don't realize they're bisexual, you know, like they think what they did was like one in a lifetime mistake or something, or like they genuinely believe that they're cured. And we also have bisexuals who are like afraid to quote to follow their what you would call it, not their attraction to the same gender, because society is like, you know, you have to be straight. That's why they're afraid to pursue their attraction in the opposite gender, in the same gender. But at the same time, if you grew up in an LGBT community, some of them will actually be afraid to pursue a relationship with the opposite gender, because then they will be too straight for their gay friends. It's actually kind of weird, like you're stuck in the middle, and you know, left is wrong, right is wrong, whatever you do is wrong. It's kind of bad, actually. Wizzies asks, sort of ignoring bisexual existence. Yes, but ignoring in a way is better than erasing, because with ignoring, you just don't really care that it exists and you don't do anything about it. But erasure is actively erasing that sexuality. You're explaining it away, like, oh, they must be a cured gay, or oh, they must be just in their, they must be curious, and like they just don't acknowledge that bisexuality is an actual thing. People can be both attracted to men and women. They're just like, no, it was just a mistake that they made, you know. It's kind of like that. It's kind of sad. So okay, is that a bit confusing for you guys? Are you still keeping up with me, or do you guys need a more relatable example? Okay, let's give it a relatable example. Okay, is any of you here a half, as in you're like you have like one parent is Asian and the other parent is Caucasian, or like one parent is Japanese and the other is Malaysian. Is anybody like that? Because when you have like different backgrounds, like culturally, you will notice that both cultures do not fully accept you as part of their culture, right? For example, because me, like I grew up in Europe, but I'm not actually European because I grew up with Asian, not standard, with Asian norms, right? So I'm not European enough. But when I'm in Asia, I'm too Western to be considered Asian. And that's the thing with bisexuality. It's the same damn thing. You're not gay enough, but you're not straight enough. Yeah, that. Hi, Hans. Welcome to the stream. Wizzies, he said, did try to seek through Wikipedia, though. Sorry. Okay, so let's just stop here and take a breather. Does anybody here not understand what I just said? This is a very confusing topic, so if anybody has questions, let me know. Okay. Or does anybody need more need more examples? What do you need, guys? Also, I think my stream is kind of lagging. Am I laggy? Am I doing great? My stream's bitrate is kind of lower than the recommended one, so if anything doesn't go through, let me know. Okay, so Sumi asks, so bi belongs in neither of those sides. Oh shoot, I was lagging. Shoot, sorry guys. Is it good now? I hope it is. Okay, anyway, so Sumi asks, so bi belongs in neither of those sides? Well, yeah, obviously. If they belonged in either one of those sides, the B wouldn't be there in LGBT. Like, LGBT literally stands for lesbian, which is women loving women, gays, men loving men, bisexuals, people loving both men and women, and then T, trans people who feel like they are in the wrong body. Like, if we weren't part of it, the B wouldn't be there. The B doesn't stand for badass, it stands for bisexual, you know? But I mean, it does stand for badass, but still, it also stands for bisexual. Hello? Oh my god, what should I call you again? Naga? I think FNH channel, I think you asked me to call you Naga, was it? Or Naga? Right? God, I remember you always showing up to my streams, but I forgot how to call you. I'm so sorry. Thank you for coming. Anyway, so yeah, that. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it's as clear as that. Okay. If everybody understands that part, I'm just gonna move on to the next part, which is explaining, is it real or is it not real? Because we actually have people saying, oh no, it's not real. I mean, bisexuality is clearly part of the LGBT community. Your initials are right there. You know, you have your own community that supports you. Well, guess not, Pete. Well, guess what, people? We don't. We really don't. Like, it's actually kind of sad. Okay, so one time, right? Do you guys remember the movie? I think Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie about Freddie Mercury from Queen. You guys remember that movie? Okay, so anyone who watched it, right? What would you guys think Freddie Mercury's sexuality was? Because let me tell you now, a lot of people mistakenly thought that Freddie Mercury is gay because they clearly showed him deviating from his girlfriend / wife. I think it was his girlfriend, and then to like hang out with a bunch of guys, and they see him as slowly figuring out that he's gay, right? Well, you know, the I can't say fact because I don't know for a fact. You can't really know someone's sexuality for a fact, but the other opinion is that Freddie Mercury is actually bisexual. He just happened to hang out with a lot more guys at that time because, you know, he's a dude. He has more dude friends than opposite female friends, so it was easier for him to, you know, get into that community. And also the his manager, I think he was the gay one, and he was really toxic, and that's why, you know, he spent a lot more time with gay guys. But Freddie Mercury himself was actually bisexual, and critics have protested that people don't really, you know, show that side of him more in the movies. And I mean, literally up until now, most of you would think that Freddie Mercury is gay. He kind of is, and he's kind of bisexual, you know that. Or remember that Marvel movie? Hans was not Freddy Krueger, Freddie Mercury. Freddie Krueger is I don't know what his sexuality is, honestly, but we're talking about Freddie Mercury. Anyway, yeah, that. And then, like, for example, who else? Oh, does anybody here watch Legends of Tomorrow or Arrow, the DC movie? There's this one girl called Sarah Lance, right? She's the White Canary, I think. And the White Canary is actually bisexual. But, you know, because she ended up marrying a woman, people think that she's actually, you know, a lesbian, that she stands for the lesbian people. She's bisexual, people, you know, stuff like that. It's just, at one side, it seems trivial, but at the other side, it's not trivial when it's your, you know, when it's your personality. Not personality, when it's your trait, when it's your sexuality. Hi, Sasha! Welcome to the stream! Okay, anyway, so I guess that. What else? So, okay, like me, myself, right? I identify as bisexual, and that's the hard thing. Because people see bisexuality immediately as, oh, you're LGBT, you must be trying to spread the gay virus to our children and to our community. And I'm like, bruh, I have standards. But it's not just that. It's just like, you know, quote-unquote straight people will automatically think I am part of the LGBT community. And then me, not me, sorry, and then the LGBT community will think, oh, you're just a straight dude who doesn't, who doesn't know what they want yet, and you're just being greedy. You'll end up with the guy eventually because you don't really like girls. You're just doing it because you're gonna be cool, like. Yeah, I know this stream sounds more like a rant than an actual explanation. But yeah, so from someone who is bisexual, I can tell you that bi erasure actually real. Bisexual people just don't get identified as one. The second you marry or are in a long-term relationship with anyone, your partner's gender will define your sexuality. If it's the opposite gender, then boom, you're straight. If it's the same gender, boom, you are homosexual. That's it. Like, there's no in between. Your bisexuality, gone. It was just like, a trial era in your life. Kind of sad. Okay. So, Sumi says, Sarah, I still like the bald guy better. Ooh, Sumi, same. So Wentworth Miller, the actor for Leonard Snart, is actually straight, I believe. I believe he's straight. I'm not sure, or he hasn't disclosed his sexuality. But as far as I know, he's straight. He actually portrays Leonard Snart really well. But the thing is, right? Up until now, people have no idea if he's bisexual or gay. Now, I did some digging. I actually watched the movie myself. Despite what everybody's saying that Wentworth Miller is gay. Not Wentworth, sorry. Everybody's saying that Leonard Snart, the character he plays, not him. The character he plays is gay because he ends up marrying a dude. Well, guess what? Leonard Snart actually had a short romantic moment with Sarah Lance, which means that he obviously is attracted to her gender, i.e. the female gender, which means he's actually bisexual. But because he is a bit too flamboyant, right? Kind of like, he's just too flamboyant. He's too, lenje, bencong gitu ya, kesannya. Kan, bunda gitu. Like, he talks in a really flirty, lilting way. He just looks like the stereotypical gay, and people are like, oh yeah, he must be gay, and then, oh, he must be attracted to Sarah because she's masculine like a dude, but he's actually gay, stuff like that. And that's just honestly kind of mean, because he was supposed to represent, flamboyant men who are bisexual. Flamboyant doesn't always mean that you're gay. Stuff like that. Altaloon. I'm not a movie geek, though I can relate. Yeah. Okay, Wizzy says, although in my personal opinion, Freddie Mercury is more dragged into that world rather than he is self-aware and actively looking into it. Freddie is crazy for attention, and the gay community is able to deliver what Freddie wants. Yes and no. So so you are very right, but also you need to factor in the fact that you cannot force a sexuality on someone. So, I assume that everybody is straight until they tell me that they're not straight. But, so assuming that all of you here watching the stream are straight, right? Assuming that you're all, I'm talking to the men here, because mostly men are the most, anti towards, homosexual advances. Guys, when you're straight and you have men hitting on you and like, hey handsome, where you going? Or like, hey handsome, what you doing? Or like, just like a gay man straight up hitting on you. You feel really uncomfortable, right? Like, okay, for example, your idol or like some really handsome dude like Johnny Depp or Robert Downey or Brad Pitt, like if they would hit on you, you would still be like, ooh, hi, like, thank you for the attention, but I'm not into guys, because you're just simply not into guys, right? You can't force a sexuality. The same thing happens to gay people. Gay people are just gay. They like the same sex, and they are usually really disgusted by the opposite sex. Like, for them, the genitalia is gross. The lack of breasts or the abundance of breasts is gross. Like, they just grossed out by the opposite gender. Gays are gays and straights are straights. Now, with that in mind, bisexuals are the same, because bisexuals, you have, it's like a seed, you know, it's like a seed in you. You are inherently able to be attracted to both genders, and which is why when any gender hits on you and that person's physique, visuals, or their personality attracts you, you will be like, hey, I like you, let's pursue this further, you know. And that same thing is going on with Freddie Mercury. He was raised Muslim, if I'm not wrong. He was raised Muslim, right? So he grew up in a condition where he has to be strict, because that's what, you know, that's how most people start out as, right? People indoctrinate you to be straight. And then he meets this gorgeous woman. She's kind, she's perfect, and he dates her. He pursues a relationship with her, and then he realizes that, oh shit, I think I like men as well. Because you can actually see it, like in the movie, you can see his confliction. Like, he cares about her a lot, to the point where he wants to keep her close, he wants to keep her in the same place, even though not the same bedroom, at the same mansion. It's like he cares about her so much, but at the same time he's like, oh shit, I think I like men too. And because he was raised in like a religious background with, you know, I mean, I'm pretty sure that his parents did not teach him to be gay, you know. I think that there was also a part of it that was like internally homophobic. He would be like, am I doing the right thing? Am I gonna get punished for this? You know, stuff like by religion, stuff like that. And at the same time, he also cares about his wife, his girlfriend, very much. That woman, I don't forget what her status was to him. But then, you know, so that he's conflicted, and he doesn't know what to do, but at the same time he wants to figure who he is. And then comes the gay community. I mean, as you know, back then, right, the entertainment community was rampant with free sex, and then drugs, and then they would have sex while having drugs, and they would have orgies, stuff like that, because back then entertainment was also part of hedonism, kind of, right? It goes on unchecked, like wildly unchecked back then. And people would just, the gay community were strongly appreciative of each other and strongly supportive, because they didn't, you know, it was still a bad thing. It was a taboo back then, like a really bad taboo thing. And, you know, they tried to keep as many people in their circle as possible. And they also tried to, like, you know, keep the gays gay and keep the bisexuals gay, if that makes sense. So when Freddie came along with his bi-curiosity, because he's obviously attracted to men, the gays just pounce on him. Hi Raccoon, welcome to the stream. But anyway, yeah, so the gay community back then just pounces on Freddie, and they're like, yeah, you're gay now, you're one of us, you know. So they do that to him. And I guess that Freddie finally became identical to the gay community back then, because one, the gay community needed a representative, and second, the gay community, sorry, I have to charge my laptop for a second, I forgot to. Okay, plugged in. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, the gay community needed a representative, so they quickly claimed him as being gay. And second, he was more often seen with men than with women. Like, the only recorded women in his history was just like that one girl. It's easy to dismiss her as his straight phase, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's actually kind of sad. It's actually kind of sad. Yeah. A moment of silence for all the bisexuals out there who don't get acknowledged, including me. Anyway, so Sumi says, right, I was a bit confused at first, but anyways, he's cool as fuck. Yeah. So you're confused because, you know, you know that bisexuality exists, but Hideki, you fell asleep, and it's okay, baby. If you're too tired, you can go to sleep, honey. But yeah, anyway, Anyway, so Sumi says he's confused at first, but he's cool. Yeah, because like, look, you're confused because even though you know bisexuality exists, I don't think you've ever seen bisexuality accurately portrayed or even portrayed anywhere in media. Like, have you? You know? Think about it. It's either blatantly pushing the gayness, like Sarah Lance ending up with her wife, and, you know, Leonard Snart ending up with his husband. Or it's just going to be erasure, like, oh yeah, they had a kiss with that same gender person once, but now they're with the opposite, so they're straight. You know? So it's very... yeah. It's a never-ending cycle of dismissal. Wizzies says that is exactly my proof when Freddy asked his girlfriend to live nearby. In the case of Freddy, he is longing for love and attention regardless the gender. Yeah, well, okay, honestly, I think that kind of makes him pansexual if he longs for love and attention regardless the gender, because pansexuality is literally about liking someone regardless of gender. But then again, yeah, both pansexuality and bisexuality is unoverlooked. Anyway, Sumi wants to fall asleep as well. The topic is too heavy. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just like talking about things like these because it's important to raise awareness, you know? Hi, simpers! Nga papatalat is okay. Hideki says, I don't know if I am bisexual or straight because I like women and I also like men in some situations and conditions. That's just fine. If you like both women and men, it's most likely that you're bisexual. But you added that I like men only in some situation and in some conditions. Well, guess what? Everybody likes someone in certain situations and conditions because we all have standards. So remember, okay, so for example, right? Okay, let's use myself for an example. I'm bisexual, but I behave kind of tomboyish, kind of dominant, kind of assertive. So it's easy for people to think that I'm more of a lesbian than a bisexual. And then I'll have like girls saying, hey, watch out for Raimu. Raimu is going to hit on you. Raimu is gay, so Raimu is going to chase you, and then they will just make every girl afraid of me, or like if you're a dude and people know that you like men as well, they're like, oh, watch out, he's gay, he's going to pounce on you, be careful, he's going to shove it up your butt, like really scary, creepy stuff like that. Well, to be honest, hell no, I won't. I have standards. Like, I like women, but I do value personality and character in my women, and I'm sure that those guys. Raccoon says this topic hits harder than my mom. That is such an Asian thing to say. Oh my god, dude, I feel you. Hey Yuka, welcome to the stream. Oh shoot, I lagged again? Fudge cracker, sorry, my Wi-Fi is so bad. I'm trying to get better Wi-Fi. Shoot, sorry. Okay, anyway. Wizzy says it's too late in the night, my brain cannot chew as much as in daytime. True, but if I held this stream in daytime, there will be children all over and then I will just get fire for talking about sexuality that is not straight. Fudge cracker. A fudge cracker is a nice way to say the F word. Haha. Alta says, I could be an ace myself, but I acknowledge both genders can be hot. Well, honestly, then that probably means that... Well, I don't know much about asexuality, to be honest. Like, I am a very sexual person myself. Like, I actively indulge myself in the beauty of people, as I'm Libra, duh. Like, oh, they look hot. I'm a sexually active person, so I don't know if I can say that I understand asexuality, but I do have a few friends who are ace, and according to them, the act of sex itself is gross or they don't need it, but they acknowledge people's attractiveness, and attractiveness does not always have to correlate to sex, right? Like when people with like quote unquote normal sexuality, not that you're not normal, but like for lack of better word, for people who have like high sexuality or like standard sexuality as opposite to ace, they would like it goes from 1 to 10 with 1 being attractiveness, and then you go to the whole of attractive and you want to know them more, and then you want to and with 10 being eventually sex. In ace cases, usually it's just like, oh, it's attractiveness and you want to, and it just stops at 7, before the whole sexy thing starts, just stops there. And yeah, that's correct. I can adore people, but that doesn't mean I want to woo with them. Yeah, exactly. And I think that just makes complete sense, and I honestly think that asexuality is a very real and valid thing, because the universe is made up out of opposites, right? If we have sexually active and sexually charged people, like lesbians, gays, bisexuals, then we obviously will need asexuals thrown in the mix as well, to even out the population, because if not, things are gonna get out of hand really quickly. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, Yuka asks, I don't know, is it normal to choose being female characters but you're a boy? I think I'm only using this persona as branding for my content, which is promoting VTubers. Well, to be honest, I think it's pretty normal. So, okay, this is gonna touch gender fluidity a bit. As you guys know, Raimu identifies as gender fluid, right? Like, look at me, I have these huge badonkers. I'm obviously not male, but my pronouns are he or them, and I am actually a bit uncomfortable. But I don't want to have a sex change. I don't want to have a gender surgery. I am comfortable with how I look like. I'm comfortable with how my body is built. I am comfortable with who I am. Sometimes I get body dysmorphia, like, oh my god, why are my boobs too big? Oh my god, why are my hips too big? Like, sometimes I just want to be able to pull off the androgynous style, which I can't because of my curves. But that's just some sort of fluidity when you want to achieve a certain aesthetic and you can't, and you're kind of like frustrated with yourself at it. So gender fluidity is when you don't necessarily identify. Okay, wait, warning, the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, wait, let me know if it gets better, guys. Let me know. Why does it have to lag when people are finally coming in and enjoying the conversation? I'm so sad. Is it better, guys? Is it better? Mother, father. Piansu. I don't understand. Is that Javanese? Yeah, but anyway, so today is an English stream, so... Is it better? Okay, can any of you like hear my voice? Looping and it's getting worse. Mother F. Oh no, I'm so sad. Okay, this is just getting annoying. This is very annoying. Internet, why do you do this to me? Deep breath, ma'am, is okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I will start talking again after everybody says that it's okay. La 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 la. Pura pura pura. Da 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 da. Aw, thank you. Sorry for this lag. Wi-Fi is so annoying. Oh my god. Oh wow, well would you look at that, even my phone is not registering on the Wi-Fi because it's so slow. Oh my god, I'm such a fat cat. Ooh, ooh, ooh. God, it's so bad. I'm so sorry. Hai kagatampan. Sedih gue. Hello? Is it better? Is it better? Oh my god, I'm so sad. Are you sure it's good? It still says error here in my end. Oh god. I hate this. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? It's poor quality, but okay, good. So, I hope that it doesn't lag again. If it does, please shout out. Anyway, so, I forgot what I was saying. I'm so sorry. I have the memory of a goldfish. Yuka asked if it's normal to choose a female character if you're a boy, and I think it's perfectly normal. You probably don't identify with gender as much. Like, sure, you're a boy, but you don't mind using female characters or whatever. And I think that's pretty normal. It's cool. Gender fluidity is a thing. So Hideki says, Hideki says that some of his friends are not allowing him to be a bisexual. They just think that he's gonna hit on his male friends and he's gonna tell the whole class that he's gay, you know? Yeah, and I completely feel that. I understand that completely, and that is how mean the society is. Like, oh wow, you like the same sex. Oh no, be careful, he's gonna hit on you, he's going to touch you, you know, like, it's so mean, honestly. It's really mean. Ooh, my wings are back. Let me just get rid of the bag because I do not like the bag. Okay, woohoo. Anyway. Nggak apa-apa, masih bisa cover topic yo. Yes, thank you. I hope it's a bit better. It's laggy, but I hope it's a bit better. Anyway, hi Shy Gaga, thank you for showing up. Hi Kagatampan, thank you for showing up. I'm sorry that you guys had to come at such a bad timing. It's only been 40 minutes. I honestly think that the platform is like, oh, they're talking about LGBT stuff. Nope. That's not allowed in our stream, you know? I hope not. I'm just joking. Please do not demonetize me. Anyway, yeah. So it's basically that. Yeah, I completely understand. Okay, so would any of you like me to talk about this again, but in Indonesian? Because like I understand that most of you here are Indonesian, and I think that most of you have like more questions about this, but you know, me speaking English really fast makes it kind of difficult for you guys to truly understand the essence of what I'm talking about. It doesn't help that I talk really around the bush, you know. I understand that it can get a bit confusing sometimes. Would anyone like me to talk about this in Indonesian? Like, sorry, in next week's stream, maybe on Monday? Oh, Sumi says it would be nice to, but what? Yuri says it's okay if you use English. Thank you, Yuri. Raccoon says I have a bi friend, and when we were in high school, all of the classmates found that he's bisexual, and from that he's got rejected by everybody, and he just says that me and my ex are the only ones who accept him. I feel bad. Raccoon, it's completely okay to have broken English. You are still learning, and you know, interacting with this stream is a way for you to practice your English, so it's fine. Like, don't worry. If you want to comment in Indonesian as well, it's completely okay. I will still read your comments. Anyway, yeah. See? You guys understand, right? Like, people are just not kind. Like, oh no, I don't know. I mean, I keep saying the same thing. It's just, you guys understand what I'm going through, right? It's just so bad. People... Okay, sure, we're gay, but we have standards. I'm not going to be attracted to any woman I see. I'm not going to be attracted to every guy I see. I mean, I like K-pop, but I don't like every single K-pop guy, you know? Like, I choose which ones I like. I don't like every K-pop girl. I choose which one I like because we have standards. If you like the opposite, if you are, for example, if you're straight and you like the opposite gender, doesn't mean you'll go with every single person you meet, right? Like, if you're a guy and some random girl comes up to you and say, hi, I like you, like, you're not gonna immediately say, yes, let's go, right? I mean, everybody has standards, at least. Simper says, it's up to you if you want to talk about this in Indonesian, but it's more safer in English, and... Actually, yeah, I do agree. Why do you think I talk about these heavy topics in English and choose a really late hour to do it? But yeah, yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for watching this. It means a lot to me that you want to hear about this topic. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Oh, and also, do you know what else is kind of funny? Bisexuals, right? They are hated. They're actually hated by some members of the LGBT community because we are straight passing, if that makes sense. Like, if we date our opposite gender, or if we have a relationship with them, we look straight and we don't receive the same hate and we don't experience the same limitations as homosexuals do, as the gays do, and that's why most of them actually hate on bisexuals. And I think that's really sad, because where the hell are we supposed to go then? Like, you know, you guys are our community, but our own community shuns us. It's pretty sad, actually. Okay, anyway, Hideki says he's going to sleep. Okay, baby, go to sleep. Oyasumi. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye-bye. Rafulaka says, hiya. Yeah, sorry. Kagatampan says, I don't like you. Please go away. Get out of here with your dad jokes. You're not even a dad yet. Raccoon says, I'm envy. Yesterday he told me he just came back from Japan with his boyfriend. Oh god, when will I get a partner too? Look, okay, I am a bisexual, but I'm on my own. Like, I'm not bisexual, I'm just by myself. Like, it's pretty sad when you're bisexual and yet you're still single. I feel that on like a spiritual degree. I envy my friends who are like, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend now. Oh yeah, I have 2 boyfriends now. Or like, oh yeah, I have a boyfriend and a girlfriend. I'm like, bruh, I want that too. It's pretty sad. It's pretty funny when you have the option of both genders and you're still single. Either you're very picky or just very unfortunate. I don't know which one I am. I hope I'm just picky and not unfortunate. Sumi asks, are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I'm just still having a cough. Like, I'm kind of overworking my body, I guess, which is why I cough a lot. And it's also the weather is so shitty lately. Like, it goes from extremely cold to extremely hot in a matter of like literally hours, you know? It's kind of annoying, actually. Anyway, Simper says everybody is the same whether they're straight or they're not straight. Yes, I completely agree. We all eat the same food. Like, you know, we all shit the same. Well, not the same shit, but we all produce shit. You know, like, we're not that different from each other. Kakatampan says I'm a cat dad, so I guess that counts. Yeah, booger. Oh my god. Anindia, hello honey, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for showing up. Oh my gosh. Thank you for I'm happy you showed up. After the stream is healthy, it was lagging really bad before. I feel so bad, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, so I guess that okay, it's lagging again. It's being a bit laggy. Anyway, so I guess that concludes today's topic, I guess. I touched on the basics, like by erasure is real. That's the answer for the title. Yes, by erasure is very real, and it's done consciously, which by the LGBT community, and it's also done unconsciously by normies, if I can use that word. It's being done unconsciously by normies, in which, you know, a person is either gay or not gay, and there's no gray area. And I think that's very sad because, hey, we bisexuals, we do exist in this gray area. We're here, our sexuality is real, and, you know, you have no right to just explain us away or erase us from the community. Our initial is right there. The B stands for badass and bisexual, and we belong here in the community. Well, can you tell me again the answer? You know, the internet is killing it. Okay, Yuka, so my answer for you asking whether it's normal for you to choose a female character even though you're a boy, it's very normal. It's very normal. Maybe you just don't care about gender in general, which could be in the gender fluidity bracket, kind of like me. I mean, I have days where I just want to, where I feel like a dude and I want to dress up like a dude, I want to be a dude. There are times where I feel pretty, I want to put on all the makeup, I want to put on a dress and a short skirt and, you know, gain all the attention on me. It's really normal, actually. Like, there are times when, okay, so I play Genshin Impact, right? Like, I choose Ether because I think Ether is just very feminine for a guy, and I like that, you know. But I made a second account and I played as Lumine because, you know, I think I like Lumine better. Or I play certain games in which I just choose to be a female, and then I play certain games which is to be a male. It's really normal, Yuka. It's really normal. Anin says louder. Yay, thank you. Yeah, so Yuka, the answer to your question is very normal. It's very normal. For some people, gender doesn't matter. For some people, gender matters a lot. And that's common, you know, like some people make... Oh yeah, but here's the thing though, what I don't like. I hate it when people make their sexuality their whole personality. Like, okay, you're gay, so what? Okay, you're bisexual, so what? You know, like, Raimu here, I dared myself to come out, to be openly gender fluid and openly bisexual because, I understand that, one, I don't think there's like an Indonesian representative of the LGBT VTube community yet. I mean, as far as I know, if you guys know any LGBT representative in the VTuber community, please let me know. I would love to meet them and talk to them. Um, but yeah, that's one. I would like to, have a stream collab with them, whatever, because I need more people on that side. But the one and two, being half, like being both and neither is something that not many people explore. I like both men and women, and I am neither female or male. I'm in the middle. I change genders. I'm very comfortable with it. And that's something most people don't realize about themselves. And if I can make you guys realize that you're gender fluid, or if I can make you guys feel validated for your bisexuality, I want to support you guys in that. That's my main goal here. So yeah, that. If you guys have any questions regarding bisexuality or gender fluidity, let me know. I'm always open, and I'm always, available in Twitter. My DMs are always open. So yeah. Oh, Yuka says, I'm a bit afraid when people knowing the real me, and I will get many hates. Oh yeah, I understand that completely. Which is why, we exist online, right? We're afraid that people in our real lives, that society will not accept us, and we know that the majority of society will not accept us, which is why we're here in the VTuber community, which is why I don't show my real face, because if I do, oh boy. Yeah, like that. So, Yuka, it's okay. You will eventually find people who can accept you for who you are and what you like. And you just have to choose them carefully. You just have to take your time with it. Anin says, hello, I'm from the aromantic and asexual side. We need to have a conversation, girly. Like, I don't understand much about Ago Ace, and I really want to know more. I have asexual friends, and I still don't understand where they're coming from. Like, I only have like 3 asexual friends, and I need more. I need to understand their perception about sexuality and sex and attraction more, like, I really want to have a chat. Like, one day, I will slide into your DMs. I will send your DMs. Let's see if we can have a talk about this. Simpers says, I'm an honest person, and that's my plus side and my minus side at the same time, because being too honest sometimes hurts people, and I still lie to be accepted in society. And yeah, I completely relate to you on that. My honesty is sometimes too factual and too blunt. Like, I try my best to be kind with my honesty, but sometimes some honesty just cannot be sugar coated, and sometimes it's better to just lie and not say anything rather than be honest and then get hated for it. It's completely okay. It's completely fine. Sometimes you can only be honest on the internet, and it's completely okay. Okay, Helix from Snowdrop, but I think she's a lesbian. That's what Raccoon says. Oh yeah, sure. I could probably hit her up for that. Thank you, Raccoon. Anindia says, let's have a deep conversation. Yes, definitely. I will send your DMs, hun. Okay, FBI Simper says, my FP is always girls because I am not very self-confident and I am a bully. Oh my god, you're a bullying victim, baby. I'm so sorry. You know what? I will talk about bullying in my next stream. What do you think? I will talk about bullying in my Monday stream in Indonesian, because I think bullying applies for everyone at this point, and bullying in Indonesia is greatly overlooked. You know what? I'm going to talk about bullying in my Monday stream. We have a lot to talk about. Okay, anyway. It's fine if that's how you protect yourself, FBI simpers. Do what is most comfortable to you. If you don't feel safe, then don't put yourself out there. Do what makes you feel most safest. But if you want to explore that other side of yours, it's completely okay as well. Just make sure that you start at the safest at the safest starting point. Obviously internet. Start at the internet where you're still anonymous. Look for friends there. Look for support and some external validation there. Look for someone who has similar experiences as you, and then build your confidence from there. But you don't have to start immediately. It's okay. Sumi says, I'm back from assignment. Seems I missed a lot. If you did, then you can just rewind this from where I stopped lagging. Okay. Anyway, Anindya says, there are lots of us in Indonesia apparently. One of my favorite Genshin artists is Ace Arrow. Yeah, I noticed that as well. There's a lot of Ace and Arrow people, but again, people don't think that asexuality is a real thing, right? Most people are just so used to sex that they think people who hate or don't need sex is not real and not normal. They just think that, oh, you haven't experienced sex yet, so you don't like it, or oh, you just haven't experienced good sex yet, that's why you don't like it. It's very demeaning, to be honest. It's very not good. Anyway, yeah, we should talk about it. And what else? Raccoon. Yes, Raccoon, please tell us your story. FBI Simpers, I will definitely talk about bullying next Monday. Bullying is getting worse, not only in Indonesia, but also in other countries. I mean, it's everywhere. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah. I will explain bullying. I will explain the psychology behind bullying, why they do it. And I will also explain why we, as victims, don't do anything about it. And I will explain how we can get over it in the moment or in the future, because I myself am a victim of bullying for straight up 12 years. As you have maybe known from my previous streams, I moved countries a lot, I moved realms a lot, and I get bullied. I get bullied in Japan, I get bullied in the Netherlands, I get bullied in Indonesia, I got bullied in the UK. I got bullied between us fairies. I even got bullied between the fairies, because the fairies think that, oh, you're human. Humans don't belong with us. You're just a half-breed, stuff like that. Bullying is real. Bullying is very real, and I would love to talk about it. I'm still recovering. No, I'm not recovering anymore from bullying, but I have recovered from bullying. But I am still a bit traumatized by it. When I remember, I'm like, oh no, and I still think it's difficult for me to forgive my bullies. But we'll talk about it later. Yeah, bully is everywhere. I think we should talk about it on Monday. Oh god, guys, I'm really happy that you guys, feel comfortable enough with me to tell your stories, and I really hope that, I can be your support, and if not support, then at least your validators. Oh my god, I'm about to cry. I'm so happy you guys feel comfortable with me. Yeah, I'm just happy that I can validate your feelings and that I can be your validator. I'm really happy about that, and I hope that I can provide support for most of you in the community. For those of us who get overlooked in the community, I'm here for you. Let's fight it out together. Yuka says, to be fair enough, bullying is a culture in our life. Yeah, actually it is. In Asian culture, bullying is very much prominent. We are bullied into behaving the same, and we are bullied into not standing out. Yeah. Oh wow, yeah, broken home. FBI Simper says that he went through bullying and also broken home phase, and oh gosh, dude, I cannot imagine what that must have felt. I am lucky enough to not be in a broken home, but I have friends in that area, and oof, that it's pretty hard. Sumi says, let's go. Yes, let's go. Aww, FBI Simpers. Yay! I'm glad as well. Okay, anyway, so why is the stream excellent now that I am nearing the end? Dude, what the hell? The Wi-Fi hates me, I'm pretty sure of it. Okay, so anyway, I think this is it for now. It's already been 46 minutes. I will be playing Getting Over It again tomorrow. And I will try to finish what I started. And I will most likely be having a chat in Discord tomorrow. Tomorrow after the stream. Tonight I'm not gonna have a Discord talk because I'm way too tired and I have an assignment to do for tomorrow. So there's that. Please don't forget to join my Discord, our Dormus Discord. And Jim is there as well, and you guys can talk to us anytime. And yeah, add me on Discord. I'm right there on Dormus. Don't forget to follow my Twitter. And if anybody's feeling generous, don't forget to go to my Traktir. Give me like some fairy dust or two. Would help me very much. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow on Getting Over It Indonesian stream. Okay guys, goodbye. And India, we will definitely talk soon. Raccoon, I gotta go as well. Bye guys, have a good night's rest, have a nice dinner, and I will see you guys tomorrow at the gaming stream. Goodbye. Otska.